get into something about fall, and I guess the best way to do it was talk about the weather in Indianapolis. They've got the Chipino weather, and by golly, I think that's we're kind of expecting here pretty soon again. Probably the best thing about Chipino is the fact that it's a real warmer-upper for a nice soup. Not too tough either.
Very easy to do. One of the most important things that we want to emphasize with Chipino, bouillabaisse, any soup that you start with, you must start with the best possible ingredients that you can find. If you don't start with good ingredients, you're going to come up and you're going to find that you're not going to be successful in the kitchen.
That's right. And on a Chipino, like the one we have here, there's two ways to do it. You have a scratch base, and you also have a base stock that you can buy. The scratch is fun and it's easy. And here at Coin TV, call Channel 6, they have a recipe that we drop by for them, and you can have it mailed to you. The scratch one is really excellent, but the base that we have made up right here is good also. Really nice, very simple, takes about 20 to 25 minutes to warm up, and it's a tomato-based soup for the most part, and you add nice fresh seafood items, right, John?
You can go with the scratch, Rand. I'll start with the base, so you just heat it up and ready to go. One thing that's important with the Chipinos or the bouillabaisses, as here, the base is warm and it's at a low simmer, and at this point, then you add your fish. If you add your fish at the beginning and then heat it up, your fish is going to be overcooked and chewy. So put the fish in right at the very end of your cooking.
That's right. And today the items that we're going to show you, starting first with the base scallops. The base scallops are just excellent to use for this. And these are the scallops right here. I have very large scallops. These aren't bay. As a matter of fact, they're out of Alaska. They're very large scallops. Really wonderful, very tender. John also is going to show you a couple of the different prawns, and I think the prawns work really well, too.
As we have our fish simmering here, and here's a rock shrimp that comes into us. It's already peeled. It's deveined. It's another item that's really convenient, and it's just ready to put right into the stock. And Randy.
And I'll be stirring here a couple of the items in. Another item to go with is the steamer clam that I have in my hand here. You want to put the steamers over to the side and in last. The reason being for that is that the steamer clams will open up, give you an indication, automatic thermometer for you.
If the steamers aren't available in the fish market, another good substitute that we have here is the Oregon mussels. A good substitute, good flavor. You have to be flexible when you go into the fish market. If one item isn't available, maybe go to a secondary item. That's what we're trying to explain today.
Exactly. Like the item I have right here right now is ling cod. With weather the way it's going to be, the ling cod might be a little bit difficult to come up with. There will be halibut, there'll be red snapper, there'll be perch. You can use any of them. They all work real well. The final thing you want to put in also with the steamer clams and the mussels is, long but not least, the crab, the best part of it. Really excellent. And right now, the market report on things, we're looking at shrimp meat closing down, and we're into the last 2 weeks of that. So expect frozen shrimp meat after the 1st of November.
Good time of the year for oysters. Real dark, clear liquid. We're into the winter months. Great time for oysters.
Yes, really is.
All right, you guys. Why did you leave the shell on that crab?
Well, part of the thing with the Chipino or any other soup type item, leave the prawns peelings on and also leave your crab shell on. That's part of the tradition of having a nice wintry type soup stock. Of course, you have to be very careful when you eat it.
Yeah, right. Take it off when you eat it, right?
That's true.
Or wear a long apron like you guys do.
That's right.
Those fish guys, and if you'd like to get a hold of those recipes that they talked about, they will be available in the next edition of the Coin TV Digest, which is available.